Dude, look at this. This is
burnout
our
pad.
parking lot.
All right, so check this out, guys. Before this video gets started, I do want to mention that we just restocked on our Goonzquad American flag t-shirts. These suckers went super quick last time, so we only restocked on a couple more. So if you guys want to copy one of these and didn't get a chance to last time, be sure to visit goonzquad.com and help support your boys. But as of right now, let's get to the video.
This year we do a 30, 30, 36, 30, and a 30. Dishwasher on your right, just go over that thing right there. Master bath, all bathroom. Here's where the little Simons are gonna be done.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are starting off the video a little bit different, but you know what? We're over here at the new Goonzquad house where a bunch of crazy progress is being made, and it's just super awesome to witness this. Of course, we couldn't witness all of it because you were like up at 5 in the morning and you heard banging, dude. Something woke you up, and these guys, they came out here. You know, we're early risers. We like to get the worm, but these guys got the worm today. You know what I mean?
They got it. They were out here super early. I mean, I guess they have to do that because they work up on the roof. You know, it may get really hot.
Yeah, that's very smart, but I think it's only gonna take them to do the shingles on this roof probably like 3 to 4 hours. That's what our contractor is saying. So they're gonna knock it out fairly quick. And also, we got our framers out here, so they're gonna try to work around the roofers, which that's gonna be super sketchy because we were inside with our cabinet guy going over like the whole entire layout and all that good stuff, and stuff was just falling through the roof like.
You gotta be on your toes around here,
dude. It is super sketchy, but you know what? They probably do this all the time, so they know what they can handle. So I guess the framers are gonna install the windows. We got all of our windows in. We'll probably show you guys that. Didn't show you guys too much of that. And also what we did with the cabinet guys, just go over the kitchen layout, all the vanities in the bathrooms, and all these other little nooks and crannies that we want to install. So yeah, super epic stuff.
And the reason why he's out here so early, like you may be wondering why cabinets right now, is because
he's back with some barbecue.
He's back.
Right there. But like you were saying, the reason why we want to go ahead and mark this stuff out is probably for the electricians and the plumbers, right?
Yeah, because he's the one that tells them where the oven goes, where the microwaves and everything goes.
That is awesome right there. What's up, Scotty?
I left my notepad.
You left your notepad. We can't have that now because you ain't gonna be able to order us our cabinets.
Hey, I keep thinking about cooking that barbecue for Friday, and that's all I'm thinking
I'm excited about that. He's gonna do some barbecue over at the new commercial garage, man, and he's gonna do it straight up with the dang sauce.
Dude, it's gonna be epic, dude.
It's gonna be some epic stuff. And speaking of the new Goonzquad garage, we got pavement going down today, so I don't know if we're gonna be here all day. We might just have to cut it short and go over there because honestly, that's a donut pad, and I'm more excited for that.
I've never seen pavement go down, and I want to see it firsthand, dude.
Exactly. So I guess we're gonna film what we can over here right quick, and then we're gonna run to the new Goonzquad garage. Alrighty guys, so check this out. The guys are moving right along with this whole entire house build left and right. I mean, they're just slapping down some shingles. That's for the roofers right there. And as for the framers, they're slapping in some windows. And I did witness some pretty crazy stuff. I've worked construction for a couple years, a long time ago, and I've never seen the roofers do stuff like that. So basically they have ropes like suspended throughout the whole entire roof, and they're just hanging off the very edge in order to get the job done, which is pretty crazy. But you know what? They feel comfortable. They got to do what they got to do, and they are moving right along. And I did say it was going to take them about 3 to 4 hours, but I was actually wrong. So I asked a couple more questions. It's actually going to take them probably about all day, which is still pretty quick for an entire roof. So that's going to be awesome to witness right there. I don't know if I'm going to film the whole entire process, but you know what? You guys get the gist of it. You guys seen how that roofing works right there. But as for the framers, there was a little mistake made in the master bedroom. The window was a little bit too tight, but you know what? That's a normal thing. It happens all the time. They quickly fixed it, and they slapped on a bunch of other windows as well. So they got a couple more windows on the first floor, then they're gonna move up to the second floor, which that's gonna be pretty sketchy because the first floor windows were super heavy. So they got some pretty high walls up there, but you know what? They've done this before. They're gonna get it done as well. And as for the electricity over here, we got that connected as well. The temporary power pole, that is, finally, after waiting for about, like, I think a month or so, we've been working on it off of a generator. So that's pretty crazy right there. That's how you got to do it sometimes in construction. But you know what? That little Honda generator that our contractor had does the trick just fine. But you know what? Finally got that connected. All we got to do is probably run like a 300-foot power cord. So we'll pick up some power cords, or we might just take some from the shop, which we have some over there, but we got that situated. And honestly, right now, what I'm going to do is probably run to the new Goonzquad garage where Elzar already went to film some of that pavement getting done, because I think that's just some super epicness that we don't want to miss out on. So what I'm going to do right now is roll some of the footage that he filmed. Then I'm going to pull up and roll some new footage, and I guess we're just going to make it work somehow. Alrighty guys, so we have I have arrived. You have been here, dude. And what did you witness,
Dude, some epic progress. I mean, just figuring out that machine right there, looking at it, how it's done, dude, that is just super epic how that thing works. And dude, look at this. This is our parking lot, dude. Burnout pad.
You can call it a parking lot. I'm gonna call it a burnout pad.
The city calls it a parking lot. We're gonna call it a pad, dude.
That's right. But dude, that is super nice right there. And did you record like some of the grading work, some of the gravel? Man, I noticed that actually that last night I came out here, I didn't film it. It was so smooth, perfectly graded, and all that stuff.
I had a little bit in the shop, but they were already started when I got here. You know, they were already started halfway, dude. This is just looking amazing. It's crazy. First thing I noticed how hot this stuff gets. Do you feel the warmth?
Yes,
of
I feel it.
dude?
Can we touch it?
But you don't want to touch it. It's probably extremely hot. But when they were laying it down, dude, it was so hot. I was like, dang, I bet they're like 10 times hotter in the summertime, dude.
Yeah,
I bet it's nice for them in the wintertime.
It's nice right now. It's cloudy. It's nice and cool. It's perfect construction weather. And also, I was looking at or noticing a bunch of cool stuff up on the mountain as well, but I already mentioned it. But anyways, what else did you see here happen?
Dude, just the way they were rolling everything out and stuff like that, how they were just, you should just see how that machine is done. I think they're going to go, I think they're going to actually go over this one more time, if I'm not mistaken, like a thin finish coat and stuff like that. Dude, look at this thing, man. They just dump this stuff, which I heard this is just mixture of like, it's basically like crush and run, gravel with sand and tar just mixed together, you know.
Wow.
It's super hot. It's like a little conveyor belt that drags everything into this machine, dude, and you just control the width, you control how tall you want it and how short.
What's the propane for? Is that to heat stuff up?
Yeah, I think there's like a long torch strip right at the end, and it like keeps it nice and hot so it goes down smooth.
This machine is crazy right here. I wonder what one of these runs, man.
I don't know, dude. That's a really good question, but he has two. He has a bigger one than this. This is just the one he brung out for this job right here.
It's a small job, probably.
Yeah, small job, but dude, I just love how this is finally looking, dude. It looks so good. I'm glad we went with asphalt instead of concrete.
Now,
the black looks so good with our building and stuff like that.
Now that you see it, oh my goodness, it looks super nice. And I kind of like the white garage doors. I know we were saying we wanted to paint those black, but honestly, it kind of gives it a good contrast, a good flow where everything's not too dark, two-tone or something.
Not
like
two-tone, but who knows? We may end up painting black, but right now, that's the last thing. We're more focused on finishing this property off. This right here is a huge step to getting our final inspection.
Yes,
next step is to get inside that office and finishing all that up.
Very easy stuff. What about this parking lot? I know this is not it. So they're gonna probably do another layer, and then they're gonna do like what?
Then tomorrow they're gonna come out and you're gonna spray the parking lot lines over there, and then the next day they're gonna do a border with the actual concrete. So they're gonna do a border, that way it's all nice and you don't go running off. I think we'll keep like one end with no border, like a 20-foot, 10-foot section. That way we can drive a lawnmower out, mow the grass, you know, and drive a car out in the grass, do some grass donuts.
This is so awesome right here, dude.
This is epic. So I mean, this is just, we've been waiting so long to get to this point that we're just excited.
We need to get them to paint a big old H somewhere for a helicopter landing.
Dude, I wonder if you can land here, dude. I wonder, who do we talk to? Who do we talk to?
Once we take our classes, I guess we're going to learn where we can fly, where we can't fly. But anyways, wait, go ahead.
Do you want to talk about the helicopter update?
Not yet. Later.
All right.
Later. Let's save that. Right now, what do you want to do? You want to go ahead and grab some lunch right quick and work on the Porsche, or capture some more stuff up on the mountain, or capture this right here? I think we capture this.
I say once we put our food in our stomach, we'll figure something out.
Son, look at that right there. We got our whole entire parking lot finally knocked out. The only thing that's left is some curbing and some striping, some racing striping, dude.
This ain't a parking lot. This is a drift pad, dude. Look at this thing, dude.
This is awesome, and they did an amazing job. They got it nice and thick because we told them we're gonna have some heavy duty stuff out here. So they like doubled up on it or tripled up on it. I don't know what they did, but they made it nice and sturdy. Let's just go ahead and look at like one of the edges over here.
Dude,
Man.
this is where our parking lot is going to be right here. So they're going to paint some stripes tomorrow over here.
Ow,
dude, look at
still
that.
hot, dude.
That's probably super hot still, dude.
And we were talking about like when we'd be able to drift on it. So it's going to be a little bit before we could actually burn some rubber on this stuff right here,
couple months apparently. So
no,
it's gonna,
dude, less than that, dude.
We may make it less than that.
He said a couple months, but I guarantee you, we're gonna try to do it in like 2 weeks.
Who knows? We'll see.
Knows? No,
we don't
honestly,
want to mess it up, but
we don't really
we'll
want to mess it
figure
up
it out.
because this is pretty expensive right here. I don't know how much was it to pave this sucker, like 25,000, somewhere
Yeah.
around that price range, more or less. We'll give you guys the exact numbers a little bit later. But this is huge, dude.
Dude, perfect.
Pretty
This
big.
is all we need right here. Is the slant is perfect. You can
Oh
honestly
my
pull
goodness.
in the lowest car now, dude. And look at this. You can walk in the door perfectly. Nothing, no issues whatsoever, dude. They did just such a good job, dude.
Let's go look at the slope over here. I mean, that's the reason why they doubled up on the layers, is because we wanted a very nice slope. And I gotta say, dude, we could pull anything. I'm telling you, the lowest car in the world will pull in here, no problem.
It almost looks like there's no slope,
I
dude.
know, it is so perfect, and they got it sloped that way right there where our swell is gonna go. So that's the very next step after this parking lot, of course, is the stripes, the curbs, and all that stuff, which they got that already scheduled in. And then we gotta dig our swell, and then we gotta do a little bit of dirt work because we kind of wanna like slope some dirt off to the sides because we want the water to just trickle that way. But honestly, it's gonna trickle that way because that's what the plans call for, right?
Yeah, they water tested it. They sprayed some water on the floor, and it went perfectly where they wanted it. There may not be any water. There you go. That's all you need.
Yeah, they tested it. We can ensure you that the water flow is proper, but man, this is just some super exciting stuff right here because we are just a few more little minor steps away from doing the final inspection over here and being able to work in here full time. You know what I mean?
So the next biggest move will be in the office and getting our office done, dude.
Exactly. Let's just go ahead and walk to the office over here. It's a very hot day today, but you know what? Those guys were even having it a little bit worse because that pavement is super hot.
It
So
creates more heat from the bottom, dude. You're not only getting heated from the top, from the sun, you're getting heated from the bottom, dude.
360 degrees, man. It is just crazy, but you know what? They got it knocked out and it turned out super nice. But anyways, in the office over here, what we want to do is probably go ahead and figure out what we want to do to the floor because we got our cabinet guy coming in, I think Friday. So that's going to be right around the corner. So we got to knock this out probably tomorrow in the morning. You know what I mean?
May just end up just doing like a regular painted floor in here. Probably just run to Home Depot, do something quick. I mean, this just has to be done. You know, we're not going to be working in here. You know what I mean?
That is true, yeah. So we were thinking about doing like something fancy with metallic epoxy, but I think we might save that for like either out here or maybe just at the new Goonzquad house where, you know, where everything has got to kind of look nice. Over here, we're going to be working on stuff, getting stuff dirty.
And we want to
mean?
finish this as soon as possible to start working on stuff.
Exactly, man. This is just so exciting right here, man. I am so happy. Are you so happy, man?
Dude, I'm happy, dude. And I'm just looking at everything right here, and everybody keeps saying, what's our favorite color? And what is it? Blue, dude.
Blue. So we might have to do something blue outside, like our fence, dude, which we got to work on our fence, but that'll be last step. But we just kind of quickly went over everything right quick, and I guess we'll probably see you guys tomorrow and maybe even update you guys at the house. Alrighty guys, so it is actually the next day here and the stripe guy came out here this morning and he knocked out 5 parking spots right there. Nothing too crazy, but you know what? That's all we need right there. I think tomorrow they're gonna come out and actually complete the curbing, so that's gonna be pretty neat as well. Then there's just a few more little things that we gotta do to the exterior over here, and we're gonna go ahead and schedule that final inspection. And also we gotta do some stuff in the office, of course, which we're actually gonna probably do that in the very next video. I know we're supposed to work on the Porsche, but you know what? This is probably the most important thing that we gotta do right now. We're ordering some parts for the Porsche, so things are gonna happen here really soon. But that's gonna be a wrap for today's video. Definitely be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. But thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.